2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, Canada, we stand up.
And what a way to start the evening. Linda Lind singing Canada's national anthem, getting people fired up and ready to go. We'll be back in just a moment.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Raptors in Toronto. For Toronto, they feel like they're at their best.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. On DA, take it away. Well, the first title in franchise history, DA, is such a huge moment for the team, city, and the country of Canada. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In at forward, it's Thompson and Green. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the 5 spot. And for Toronto, Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who was the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, well, I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, it's Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say put all their names in the hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. Here is Russell after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Russell looking it over. Pass to Green. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You got to be aware of Green. Although he's a pass-first player, he even looked for a shot in here.
Outside Lowry. Outside Gasol. VanVleet passes to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Powell, no good.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Russell finds Green. Now here's Cauley-Stein. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And you got to do more than that to slow Cauley-Stein down. I mean, he's used to absorbing contact while shooting.
VanVleet passes to Gasol. VanVleet with it. Russell's there. VanVleet can't get it to go. Curry kicks to Russell. Over Siakam. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's VanVleet. Back to Gasol. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
Soft touch of Gasol. I mean, outstanding in close. He lets the ball glide off his fingertips.
And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher, but his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The 19-foot shot, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And with the body control and jump shot Lowry possesses, he has been known to torch you from the perimeter.
Thompson misses. Raptors trail by 3. Right side Lowry. The dish to Gasol. A baseline J, and he hits the jump shot.
Capable jump shooter from mid-range. Gasol with the good read. Takes what the defense allows right there.
Pass to Curry. Takes the three. They get the rebound. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Some changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Siakam. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Patrick McCaw in for Fred VanVleet. Looney's checked in for Golden State. Outside, Russell. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
Here's McCaw. Misses off the left iron. Warriors leading by 3. Green finds Russell. Now Curry. Now recovering. Russell against Lowry. Russell passes to Green. 8 away. Rebound by the Raptors. 1:05 left to play in the first. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, right to the rim, Greg. And once Gasol gets this close, he commits to flush.
Outside, Russell. Thompson up top, defended by Gasol. And the shot goes down. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of danger.
Lowry's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Russell kicks to Curry. Passes it to Green. Over Ibaka. A rebound by Gasol.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Over to the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
Well, looking at this quarter, they should be. Another quarter like this, and they'll be riding high at halftime.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Steph Curry. He's out there with Alec Burks. Looney out there with Robinson. And it's McKinney in at the power forward. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level. And his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Here's on an open after Alec Burks' score. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 5. And the Toronto Raptors knew in trading for Kawhi Leonard that he might not stick around. Even after his decision to return to his hometown of Los Angeles, Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for him.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history, and now they set about working their way back to the mountaintop. Some talented young players and quality vets, not to mention an outstanding front office. I think it'd be a mistake to count them out.
Here's Burks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Siakam is checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Norman Powell comes in for Patrick McCaw. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And Golden State also making a change. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Free throw, no good for Burks. The league has cracked down C-Webb on flagrants. Players leaving the bench. Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rambis just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play, if anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Laker days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call it ticky-tack a flagrant. I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant one, flagrant two, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, I'll tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach that's only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way that we just don't need.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Steph Curry. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked. A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Here's VanVleet. The pass to Anunoby. It's Powell on the wing. Clock is at 3. Over Russell. The shot by Powell, no good. Warriors leading by 8. Outside Russell. Inside Green. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Anunoby. Kicks to Ibaka to the right side. Here's VanVleet, and another basket for Toronto.
And his shot, has come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Pass to Burks. Fires for 3. And no good. Raptors trail by 8.
And with the Warriors, the strength of their defense comes from their versatility.
Yeah, they have a roster that can switch on everything. Guys like Draymond allow them to go small and not lose out on D. This team is very smart with their defensive schemes.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
The throw good. Siakam. Marc Gasol is checked in for the Raptors. Patrick McCaw comes in for OG Anunoby. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer, he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Now, here is Russell. Siakam pulls it in.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Basket counts.
That's just great touch. And teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Now, here is Russell. Shoots over Van Vliet, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Toronto. Hyundai Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And the Warriors also making a change. Kevon Looney is checked in for Cauley Stein. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 7. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. For the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Open shot. Thompson from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Thompson's got 7 points.
The defender has to try to stay in Clay's jersey, especially on the catch and shoot.
Lowry and he hits it. How about that shot? Incredible.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And so we wrap up the first half. Warriors ahead, up by 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Back is here, Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA halftime show on 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. They gathered some serious momentum in the second quarter, and as well as they played, it's a little bit of a surprise that their lead isn't more than 7 points here at the half. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. You know, that part of the game is pretty when it's going in. We've seen plenty of teams try that and fail. Got to have a balanced approach, and tonight they found a ton of success inside. Basketball and championships are won inside out. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Alec Burks displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Raptors trail by 7. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Fred Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Siakam. It's Powell on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. And the first one at the line is good. As with every position, creating offense now, which big men do the best job of scoring off the bounce?
That's a good question. LaMarcus Aldridge in San Antonio, Coach Pop has given him the freedom. And Joel Embiid, we sleep on him because he's 7 foot, but when he faces up in the post, he doesn't usually give you his back. He faces up, triple threat, gives you a jab step, a counter in and out, and gives you something nice. I mean, his ball handling ability is great for a 7-footer, and I like Embiid.
Now, here's Green. Golden State moving it around. Now, here's Curry, covered by Van Vliet. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range, Curry, good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
The confidence from that deep, come on, man, unmatchable. That's Steph Curry.
Siakam against Green, stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Lowry finds Powell. Jacks up a 3, and Kyle Lowry with the 3. Lowry's got 11 points.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 11.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Powell. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Robinson's checked in. Cauley-Stein against Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for the Warriors. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now the pass to Ibaka. 5 to shoot. A second chance effort, and it goes down 2 points. Ibaka's got his first bucket in this one.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Ibaka, the pass to Anunoby. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Green kicks to Curry. Here's McKinney, defended by Gasol. Lets the three fly. McKinney, no good. And Zulawi will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Gasol. Warriors with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Curry has it in the corner. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 15 points for Steph Curry.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Some changes here for the Raptors. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Fred VanVleet. And then for Golden State, Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Burks in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Lowry. He's got 11. Pass to McCaw. This one for three. It's hauled in by McKinney. McKinney's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Well, last year, Kevin, the Warriors didn't dominate the regular season with their roster of stars. They still finished atop of the Western Conference, but were just third best overall.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the Warriors last year, Chris, they seemingly cruised through the regular season.
Yeah, Kevin, but for a team that goes to the finals 5 straight times, I think that's natural. The Warriors showed, though, that they know when to kick it into gear, but unfortunately, it wasn't a...
No good on that one. Siakam is checked in for Anunoby. And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's McCaw. And there it is for him. McCaw has got his first basket.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. There's the pass to McCaw. Back to Lowry. Pass to McCaw. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Over Curry. What a play. Simply cranes it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
That's the way you want to end a quarter, with the momentum on your side.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Warriors leading by 7. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Looney. And it's Burks in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Russell. Looney passes to Curry. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now, here is Russell. Defense right on him. Makes it off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Never losing focus. Even after contact, Russell sends it home.
Here's McCall. Burks covering. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At the line for your Raptors, Patrick McCall. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Burks. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
They double team Curry. And stolen by Siakam. Down low, here's Ibaka. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Right side, Russell. Thompson from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And 12 points for Klay Thompson.
And this is Thompson's calling card, a lethal three-point shooter with unlimited range.
Bucket is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again. Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Powell against Curry. A floater. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Powell.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Curry attacking. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Looney's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's McCall. And that one is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Gasol is checked in for the Raptors. Fred VanVleet comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And the Warriors also making a change. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Yeah, fans around the league love to hate Draymond Green for how outspoken he is, but I honestly believe the hate fuels Green. He loves to play the bad guy.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for McCall.
One shot.
And C-Webb, as you were talking about with Draymond Green, he's embraced the role in the past of villain in the NBA. But he said during the playoffs last year he wants to change his ways.
Yeah, right. We'll see. Draymond will irk opposing players and fans alike. But that's just a part of what makes him so effective. I mean, he's the ultimate example of a player who you love when he's on your team and you hate when he's not. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Curry against Lowry. And that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot two. They get Stephen Curry.
A five-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
Free throw good, Lowry. He's off on the second.